Welcome back to the Heart Program. In this session, we'll be introducing the concept of reality acceptance and how it can help us. So let's get started. Very often, we talk about taking action, especially with regards to making social change. So why are we now promoting reality acceptance? Isn't that just a way of saying be resigned to whatever happens to us? When something happens to us that makes us angry, sad, or otherwise distresses us, we often experience pain in the moment that it happens. Sometimes it's physical, and usually it's emotional. If we relive our painful experiences by thinking about them and holding on to the emotions, we experience emotional suffering over and over, sometimes long after the immediate pain of the situation has passed. It's important to understand the difference between the immediate pain and the ongoing emotional suffering, because while we really don't have much control over our initial reactions and immediate pain experience, we do have more control over longer term emotional distress. Now, I'm sure that some of you are thinking, doesn't that conflict with being told to express ourselves? Aren't we supposed to be true to our feelings and express them openly, instead of holding everything in and pretending to be fine? That is correct. To be clear, we are not talking about suppressing our emotions. We are saying that we can learn how to stop dwelling on them to the point of being miserable or making our situation worse. And we can also learn to communicate how we're feeling to other people in an effective way when we are experiencing emotional distress, which is a more advanced skill we'll save for a later module. Suppressing emotions is basically an avoidance strategy. Avoiding emotional distress means we aren't addressing the issues that our emotional dashboard is warning us that we need to work on. So we miss important information and we risk a bigger problem later on down the road. It's helpful to recall our options for responding to events and situations in our lives. In earlier modules, we introduced the idea that we have 5 general responses to a situation. Stay miserable by dwelling on the pain, make it worse with avoidance behaviors, accept it and work on coping with how we feel, change how we feel about it, or solve it. And we pointed out that we have a choice of how we respond. Now we'll revisit our options in more detail.